Hi everyone, this is 80 from 80's Crafts and Things. Today I'm going to be talking about how to fix when you play yarn chicken and you lose. So make sure you grab your project and your hook and let's get started. Hi, welcome back. Alright, so like I said, what to do when you think you have just enough yarn and end up just slightly short and not enough yarn to cover that section. So I'm going to just show you a quick tip on how to fix it so you can prevent gaps and hopefully save you some yarn in the long run. So the easiest way to fix this without adding another ball of yarn would be to essentially undo either half a row depending on how big your project is. So this one is a shawl that I've been working on. I'll post the pattern in the description, or the link to the pattern in the description. So for this one, this is one of the last rows and it's quite a big row. So even if I were to get back to the center and start from there, I might be able to gain enough yarn to get to the end over here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna undo that whole section and I'm gonna tighten my tension either by holding my yarn a little bit tighter, or instead of using the 5.5 millimeter hook, I can use a 5.0 millimeter hook, which will give you that tighter tension automatically. So if you feel like you can't adjust your tension that easily, it would be easier to just go ahead and use a hook that is one size smaller. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo this. I'm just gonna tighten up my tension and I'll meet you back here in a moment. Welcome back. So it looks like I might have miscalculated how much I needed to undo, but you can really tell the difference like before I was over here. So I was able to recover quite a lot of yarn just by undoing half of my row. Now you can try undoing an entire row. You can try undoing more rows, 2 to 3, depending on how much extra yarn you needed. I can see how this can be useful, especially in a situation where you can't get the same yarn again, like in a discontinued situation, or maybe I know that I have received a lot of yarn from family members who bought their yarn like 20, 30 years ago. So I wouldn't be able to find that anymore. Or if you are not sure you can get the same lot number, then this is very useful to know that you can just undo a few rows and just make it a tiny bit tighter. Usually you won't be able to tell once you finish it. If you were to do more than like 2 rows, you will start noticing that you are using a smaller hook. But on just 2 rows at the very end, no one will be able to tell. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and undo the rest of this row and start again. But I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope this was helpful. If you found it helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more tips and tutorials, and I will see you next time. Bye.